Good morning, 10th class. Today we will do question answers regarding your previous topics. Okay, now in earlier video you have learned about types of bond. Either it's a covalent bond, ionic bond. Okay, that coordinate or dative bond, that is not in your syllabus, that we will study in higher classes. And now in case of ionic bond, now what about the physical properties of ionic bond? That also you have learned. Now in case of ionic bond, you know that ionic bonds are generally hard solid or hard crystalline solid. Their melting point is high. They are good conductor of electricity in molten or aqueous state. Okay, but in solid state they are poor conductor of electricity. Now all these are properties, but on this basis we have reasoning questions also, and they are important. Okay, now just see, this one question is, why do ionic compounds have high melting point? That we know, ionic compounds have high melting point, but why they have high melting point? Okay, as we know that in case of ionic compounds, ionic means those who are formed by the combination of ions. Okay, positive ion or negative ion, and you know opposite charges attract each other and same charges repel each other. So in case of this one, when ionic bonds compounds are formed by two opposite charges, positive and negative one, so when they combine together, the force of attraction is very strong and more energy is required to break the bond. That's why again ionic compounds are high. Again the force of attraction is strong and the melting point in case of ionic compound is high. Okay, this one is one question. Now another we have, that one is why are ionic compounds usually hard? Okay, answer is almost same. Why they are hard? Okay, again because ionic compounds carry positive and negative charge, and they are attached together by a strong ionic bond. Okay, and that's why they are hard solid. Okay, now ionic compounds actually hard solid they are, and they are crystalline solid also. Okay, crystalline solid means the arrangement of particles are in ordered form. Okay, now simple, suppose whatever is the particle. Okay, suppose you can take example of NaCl. So now particles of NaCl, they are arranged in a ordered manner like this. Okay, that's why ionic solids are also known as crystalline solid. Okay, so maybe question like this, why they are hard crystalline solid, so don't get confused with that word crystalline. Okay, because detailed study of this word will do in higher classes, but normally, okay, this one is simple. Crystalline solid means in which the particle arrangement is in ordered form. Okay, now then another one is, maybe same question for covalent compound also, why covalent compounds have low melting point? Okay, because simple, the force of attraction is weak because no positive and negative ions are there. Simple, they are molecular solids. Now next thing is, okay, this question is for you but I'll explain. Now this one is, give reasons. Reactivity of aluminium decreases if it is dipped in HNO3. Now carbon cannot reduce the oxides of Na or Mg. Now NaCl is not a conductor of electricity in solid state, whereas it does conduct electricity in aqueous solution as well as in molten state. So I'll explain one by one. Now just see, first one is, reactivity of aluminium decreases if it is dipped in HNO3. HNO3, it's a nitric acid. Now what happened? Actually when we dipped it aluminium in HNO3, the aluminium forms a layer of oxide and it becomes Al2O3, aluminium oxide. That's why reactivity decreases. Okay, so this one is for you. Now another one is, carbon cannot reduce the oxides of sodium and magnesium. Okay, actually you know कौन reduce नहीं कर सकता? Those who are less reactive. Actually carbon is less reactive than magnesium or sodium. That's why carbon cannot reduce the oxides of sodium or magnesium. Now another one we have, NaCl is again NaCl, it's an ionic solid. It's a poor conductor of electricity in solid state but very good conductor of electricity in aqueous or ionic state. What's the reason? Okay, actually in solid state the force of attraction is very strong and ions are not free to move, and when you dissolve it into water and when you melt it, so I basically that NaCl, okay, that one is dissociate into ions. ये किसमें टूट जाएगा? ions में, and ions are responsible for conducting electricity. Okay, now another one we have, that one is, metals like sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium are never found in free state in nature. Actually free state in nature means कि just like gold found in free state, कि आपको gold है तो gold ही मिला है nature में free state में. Okay, but potassium, sodium, they are not found in free state. What's the reason? Actually they all are reactive metals. Okay, they are all are reactive metals. That's why they combine with some other element or atom and they form different type of compounds. That's why they are not found in free state in nature. Okay, now another type of question, answer of all these questions you have to write. Now another type of question we have, it's a 2008 ka question है CBSE का. Now just see, although easy, you have to understand language only. Now name a metal for each case. You have to name a metal only, no reason, nothing, name only. Okay, it does not react with cold as well as hot water but react with steam. Okay, I think you know we have some metals, those will not react with cold water, not with hot. Okay, but they react with the steam. Example, either you can write aluminium, you can write iron, because both react with steam but not with hot or cold water. Now another one is, it does not react with any physical state of water. Any means not with ice, not with water, not with steam. Okay, answer is copper. Reason, because copper on reactivity series, it is below that hydrogen and cannot replace hydrogen from water. Now just see, this one answer is copper, less reactive. Now another one is, when calcium metal is added to water, the gas evolved does not catch fire, but the same gas evolved on adding sodium metal to water catches fire easily. Okay, why is it so? Reason means you have to give reason also. Now just see in this one, when a metal react with simple calcium metal added to water, then a gas does not catches fire. Gas is evolved but not catches fire. You know which gas catch fire first of all? Hydrogen. Okay, when metal react with water, it gives what? That one is metal hydroxide plus hydrogen gases evolved, and you know hydrogen gas catches fire easily. It is highly inflammable in nature. Okay, now but in case of calcium, actually what happened in this case, less when it react with water, then heat evolved is not sufficient for hydrogen to catch fire. Okay, इतनी वो नहीं होती. But in case of sodium, okay, generally the heat evolved. Okay, it reacts vigorously, means violently react कर रहा है, and in that case generally heat evolved which is sufficient for hydrogen to catch fire. Okay, that is the reason. Okay, thank you.